Hello children, today's session is about the harmful and beneficial microorganisms. So let's start today's session. We all know that there are different kinds of microorganisms like bacteria, virus, algae and fungus. Useful microorganisms. Human beings have been using microorganisms for years to produce the food such as curd, bread, cheese. In addition, microorganisms are also useful in a number of ways. Like children, they are used to make the medicines, and also microorganisms help in fixing the atmospheric nitrogen. So let's go to the next slide. Here you can see there are picture of different types of food items. So let's start. First we'll start with the probiotics. What are probiotic? It is a supplement of good bacteria, combination of the live bacteria or yeast that naturally live in our body. Okay, so it will aids a very good digestion inside the body. Next, we'll discuss about the making of curd from the milk. There is a bacteria named lactobacillus. It will help to convert the milk into the curd. So, we have to use a spoonful of curd as an inoculum or the starter. The milk will solidify. It means the curd will be formed by the action of this bacteria that is present in the curd used as the starter. Next children, we are using yeast in making the bread. First, we have to add sugar, warm water and yeast cell to the flour. The flour will rise and after baking, we'll get the tasty, yummy bread. So apart from that, microorganisms are also used in making cheese, pickle, bread, cake and pastries, vinegar, etc. So now here we will discuss about the very important and widespread use of the bacteria or the microorganism. They are widely used in the medicine. We all know that whenever we will go to the doctor, they will give us the antibiotics. So what are antibiotics? It is derived from penicillin. Apart from that, whenever a small baby will born, we all know that they will be vaccinated to get the immunity which will prevent them from the deadly diseases. Now children, who invented penicillin? Alexander Fleming invented penicillin and it was produced from a fungus called Penicillium notatum. It is the broadly used antibiotics today, and vaccines was discovered by Edward Jenner. Usually it is made from weak or inactive versions of the microorganisms. So let's go to the next picture. Children, here we should know what are the antibiotics. Some type of microorganism, they will produce a very important drug that is called antibiotics. How the antibiotic will work? They will weaken the microorganism or they can kill the microorganism. Penicillium notatum is the broad spectrum antibiotic which we can get from green mold. Apart from that, there are different kinds of antibiotics like streptomycin, tetracycline, erythromycin, etc. These medicines will kill or stop the growth of the disease-causing microorganism. Now, we are going to discuss a very important part of the beneficial microorganism. It is the nitrogen fixation. There is a bacteria who will fix the nitrogen inside the soil, and so the soil will become fertile and plant will get a very good nutrition. Here the N is represents the nitrogen. So next, let's start with the harmful microorganism. The most talk about microorganisms are the harmful ones. These are the ones that get their names in the newspaper, on the TV, radio for the diseases these microbes cause. Disease causing microorganisms are called the pathogens. They cause the diseases in human being as well as plant and the animals. They can kill the living organisms. Many microbial diseases can spread from one person to another person through air, water, food, or by the physical contact. Now children, let's know about the few microorganisms who can cause the disease. First, we are talking about the bacteria. Here comes the Clostridium botulinum. It will spoil our food. If we are eating the food, we will suffer from the different kinds of diseases. Next come the Escherichia coli, or you can say E. coli. It will cause diarrhea. For that, we will be having nausea, vomiting, fever, and the abdominal cramps. Next, Salmonella. It will make the food toxic, and if we will eat the toxicated food, we will suffer from fever, diarrhea, abdominal cramps, etc. And finally comes the Vibrio cholerae. It will cause the disease that is called cholera. Cholera is nothing. It is actually the diarrhea. And apart from that, it will also cause severe skin infections. Let's have a look on the next slide. Here we will come to know about the harmful viruses. Viruses, mostly they are the harmful or infectious agent. Now, main topic to be discussed in the whole world, it is the COVID-19. COVID-19 is a virus which will cause the disease, pulmonary disease. It will damage the lungs, so the people cannot breathe. They will be having fever, headache, etc. And a very interesting fact about virus is that whenever it is the outside of a living organism, it is inactive. Soon after it will enter the body of a living thing. It start reproduction and it will cause the diseases. So there are many types of viruses that will cause the wide variety of viral diseases. The most common type is the common cold, which will cause the infection in the upper respiratory tract, mostly in the nose and throat. Apart from that, measles, mumps, rubella, chicken pox, smallpox, chikungunya, COVID-19, these all are the dangerous viral diseases. So let's have a look on the diseases which are caused by the fungus. They will cause diseases either directly or through their toxin. So children, what is toxin? Toxin is a chemical which is actually very harmful. It will cause the diseases to the plant, animals as well as the human beings. Especially it will harm the crop in very badly. Whenever, sometimes you have observed, if you will cut the potato, you can see there are black color bruises on the potato. This is the fungus which spoil the potato. Actually, it will cause the rotting and contamination of the food. It can destroy almost every kind of manufacturing goods except the plastics and the pesticides. Let's have a look on the fungal infections. Generally, fungi will thrive to grow in the moist, damp areas of the body. So therefore, maintaining hygiene is very important. Okay. So what are the symptoms? We will be having the itching, burning, and the doctor will prescribe the creams, ointments, and another kind of medicines to treat them. So let's have a look on the harmful and beneficial microorganism for the recapitulation. Salmonella will found in the raw chicken, and as we discussed, it will cause severe stomach problem. E. coli we will find in the raw meat. Ringworm is a disease that is called by fungus. Athlete foot also called by the fungus, and streptococcus bacteria will call the cold, cough, and etc. Other than that, different types of viral diseases like COVID-19, common cold, chicken pox, etc. are also there. What are the beneficial uses of beneficial microorganism? We are using the penicillin antibiotic to treat different diseases. Then yogurt, bread, cheese, we can make all of this thing using the beneficial microorganism. So children, here we are going to finish the session. Thank you.